question to ask you before we start. If you were in an emergency situation, let's just say you were ran over by like a Mack truck. This is just an example. Ran over by a Mack truck and your back was broken. When you are getting transported to the hospital in the ambulance, would you A, lay there and say, oh my goodness, I'm alive and I hope I continue to be alive? B, scream out in pain? C, pick up your phone and start TikToking? Or D, none of the above, because you're dead. Well, if you are a TikToker, you would pick C. Recently, there has been 2 TikTokers that were in kind of a situation that included hospitals and a lot of pain, and they started to just TikTok it. And people are saying, that's really weird. But you know, it's the year 2026, honey. Everything is digitalized. Everything is for social media, and everything is content, especially if you almost get crushed to death. Hello, Editing Michelle here already, just a little irritated, and I had to warn you, nitpickers, that for the Barbie skit for Mikayla in the video, she changed her hair. Again. So mini Mikayla doesn't have big Mikayla's hair anymore because she recently changed it. Again, it's a whole drama thing on TikTok. People are very upset about it. And I'm here to say, I don't want to hear nobody say she don't match. And Mikayla, if you're listening, I take your hair change very personally. It is now a war between me and you. Do you know how long it takes to reroot a freaking Barbie's hair? I ain't doing it again. Color it back. Today we're gonna talk about 2 influencers, one that I've never talked about before. Her name is Laura Clary, or Clary. Laura Clary. This woman right here, I don't really know her. I just know she would always pop up on like my For You page. She was super popular because she got popular with like yelling at her husband or something.
Hey, Steven.
Yes?
Did you know I used to sell hot dogs? Oh, Steven.
What?
Do you shoplift? Don't let this get to your head. Or do you want some?
I am just now seeing that they got a divorce. That was a whole thing on the internet. Seemed to be an open book about this divorce, and it was messy.
We are divorcing.
Yeah.
Which it's already public, right? You're getting comments about
I've
it?
had a couple of people say they know the date that it happened and they know that you're divorcing me.
If you really want to go there.
Yeah, I do want to go there.
You've not always been faithful in our marriage.
One time.
So what? That was still
When I was on drugs.
That was still an affair.
Yeah, I was on drugs.
He started doing conspiracy theories. It looks like now they are co-parenting and seemingly fine. She started a podcast, and then her whole body almost got crushed and she TikToked it, and people are very upset about it. The other person we're gonna talk about is friend to the show. You knew who I'm talking about.
Kim Kardashian.
That's right, the woman with the soothing voice.
Look at this makeup bag.
Mikayla Nagaria, she's back, and I absolutely love talking about Mikayla. She seems like a cartoon character, but let's talk about Laura first because I saw a part of this. I hopped on Facebook, which I never go on, and I just saw her looking very awful, and I said, what happened? And for some reason, everybody in the comment section was really angry. As a single mom, my biggest fear came true. I was very seriously hurt and stuck while home alone with my 2 young kids. Thank God I was able to call 911. Thank God. And the video is just her on the ground, not making nice sounds. She sounds like she's not doing too well, like at all. And well, that was that. And people said, are you okay? What happened to you? And, you know, she TikToked her way onto the ambulance, and then she TikToked on the ambulance. This was the video that I saw, and I said, girl, maybe put your phone down.
I was crushed by a 600-pound fridge.
There you have it. Her body was just crushed by a 600-pound fridge, which I have to ask, how the hell is she... Like, a question again. If you got crushed by a 600-pound fridge, which people are saying that she's lying, would you be able to TikTok about it? And also TikTok the other people that are helping you?
Is that correct?
Yes.
Well, at least he gave a little smile. Maybe he doesn't care about getting filmed, but the other guy didn't look like he was interested in it at all. I mean, he looks like more of like a no-nonsense type of guy, and this might be the third TikToker of the day that he had to pick up, and he's tired of those damn cameras coming out from the patient's like crumpled up hands. Anyway, I do have to, I'm having trouble with the word appreciate. Maybe, I'm not too sure, but the dedication, because I don't think I would do this. Oh, it just cut off. I guess that was it. So people said, Laura, why'd you TikTok yourself like that? And it turned into this whole mess. As Laura's ex-husband would say, a conspiracy. So many people didn't believe Laura. They think that she just said that a fridge fell on top of her so that she would get that C word, clout.
Hi, I'm here to debunk the 600-pound refrigerator supposedly falling on that content creator.
She would have taken photos and shared them by now because, you know, that's what she does.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, and I really don't care who gets mad at me about it. This whole fridge gate thing, the refrigerator situation with Laura Cleary is, say it with me, fucking bizarre.
Especially when they took a little bit closer of a look. So if you look really close, or just look at the screen at all, Laura's wearing her new merch that she is promoting. People didn't like that. They said, oh, you were just wearing your merch in your house while a 600-pound refrigerator fell on your body? I think you're doing this so we buy your merch. So that was strike one. I'm taking notes. Never wear merch in my house, just in case my fridge falls on me, because then people ain't gonna believe that my fridge fell on me. Or I guess anything else tragic that could happen. Just don't wear your merch while it happens.
And people are talking about this photo, and they're saying, who took the photo? Was it her kids? I don't know who took the photo. This is very odd. Also, very weird. I don't know if it's the same night. This just seems really weird.
But there were still quite a bit of people saying this could totally happen, especially when people started attacking Laura in another incident with someone who had the same fridge, and the fridge started like peeling from the wall and about to fall on the child. And Laura was like, yeah, see? So as you can see, she has the same fridge from the other lady who put her hand up and stopped the fridge. And that's what made other people say, you're lying. It wasn't that big of a deal because that small blonde lady was able to stop the fridge with one hand. And you said the whole thing crushed you. Liar. Which, I mean, I guess you could totally be lying, but like to call a whole ambulance? Like, would that, like, can you do that? I guess can you pay? Like, if you're like super rich, because it looks like that's a rich people fridge. Right? Like when it's like nice and flush against the wall, that's a rich people fridge. And 600 pounds of fridge? That's rich. That's a lot of poundage for a refrigerator. Double doors and everything. Nice color. Anyway, it's a rich people fridge, very heavy. People saw the other video of the other blonde lady just holding up her fridge easily and pushing it back in, and the video didn't go the way that Laura thought it would. A lot of people were saying, well, why couldn't you push the fridge off if that one lady did it with one hand, Laura? So then she gave more information, and giving more information would also piss people off because she did it behind a paywall. She put the explanation on Patreon, so then you would have to pay to hear about the epic fridge gate. And so people were really, really upset because people really liked Laura and they did not like her ex-husband, Steven or Stefan. Steven. I think it's Steven. Steven would do the exact same type of things as put everything behind a paywall, and people don't want to pay for Steven's mouth voice sounds. They want it for free. So Laura listened to the comments and she removed the paywall, and people were still upset because, well, you only removed it because people didn't like it. But I mean, I guess, how would she know if she didn't read the comments, I guess? I'm not sure. She gave you guys what she wanted. She took it down and she gave it to you guys for free on her podcast. That's right. She's got a microphone. I watched some of it.
Hey.
So she says she doesn't understand what happened. Her son is autistic and she doesn't know if he was like pulling on the door or something. People were saying he probably climbed it, and she was like, no, he can't climb it. It's flushed against the wall.
Also, you can't climb to, I think people thought he like climbed to the top of the fridge. No, there's no doing that. It's all, yeah, I'm just, look at the picture here and you can see what I'm talking about.
It was kind of really, really long, like 30 something minutes of explaining what happened with like a refrigerator. All I know is that it almost hit the kid. She got it and it fell on top of her, and she's really, really tall. There was a center island behind her, so she's kind of getting squeezed between the center island and the fridge.
Just that feeling of being slowly crushed. I can feel myself losing my breath, right? And it becoming harder and harder and harder to breathe.
And during this video, she kept saying, it's not a big deal.
My back, my lower back, it hurts. Again, nothing. This is not a big deal.
And a lot of people were saying, well, it seems like it was a big deal. I am saying I think it's a big deal. But other people are saying it seems like it's a big deal because now you're making all these videos about it and it seems like you're milking it.
And for someone who is a vegan, she sure is milking this.
Which I have to say, as a 5'2" hobbit, if my refrigerator was crushing me, I don't care how big it is, from 100 to 600 pounds. I'm gonna milk the shit out of that because a refrigerator crushed me. I'm not one of Laura's like stans, or I don't really even know anything about her. This is the first time I'm ever talking to her about her, except for the fact that I've seen her show up on my For You page, and I just remember her screaming like, Steven or something. And I guess now she got crushed by a fridge. Kind of, but she's lived to tell the tale. But yeah, excuse you, I mean, she's an influencer. She gets paid to talk about things online. If a fridge crushed my booty cheeks, I'm gonna talk about it. You don't have to watch. I thought we were all supposed to talk about our trauma, and if a fridge crushed me, I am traumatized. If a bug flies near my face, I'm traumatized. And if I wanna talk about it, I will. But people were saying, oh, you're milking it now, especially because people started connecting the dots. And as the backlash after she got hit by a fucking fridge, honestly, if I got hit by a fridge and I talked about, I mean, she didn't have to TikTok from the ambulance, but if I got hit by a fridge and I talked about it and then I was getting backlash, I'd be like, what? I got hit by a fridge. But I think it's because she TikToked from the ambulance, and that is very weird, Laura. I don't know, that was weird. When I saw it, I was like, ooh, girl, put your phone down.
I could have died. My son could have died.
Anywho, people started connecting the dots. She got a lot of backlash, and she would make another video, which is now deleted. But she would just say, oh my God, you guys, I'm just trying to live my life and promote my book. And people would rage. They would say, we knew it. This is what it's for.
Laura Cleary and her fuck-ass husband have been milking y'all for views for years. I think that they just really milk literally every single thing that goes on in their life so they can make money off of it. Whether it's the addiction, the divorce, the fridge, the kids, they are gonna be cashing in, honey.
Anyway, so most people, even right now, I'm going through the comments, think that she just did this because she came out with a book. A book titled, What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Hotter, by Laura Cleary. And people are just connecting the dots saying, you keep talking about you almost died.
I could have died. My son could have died.
You have a new book that says what doesn't kill you makes you hotter, and look at you. You almost got killed and now you're hotter. And you have this book. And you TikToked while you were strapped in that thing in the ambulance. That is weird. That is my opinion on that one. That one's weird. If I got crushed by a refrigerator, I don't think I would do that. Like, I'm trying to put myself in this woman's shoes. And I'm just trying to think, okay, Michelle, if you were a TikToker and this was your life, what would you do? Wait, before we get into the skit, I didn't have a chance to change my Barbie's hair into the brown color, so she is still blonde. But I will change it soon, it just takes hours. Anyway, what would you do? You guys know what would be great with my hot Cheetos? Cheese. What do you mean, am I sure I should eat that, Garrett? Obviously, if I said it, me and my stomach want it. What, just because we had to go to emergency last time when I ate too many hot Cheetos and I couldn't control myself? Because I will control myself. I was in my 20s and now I'm in my 30s. I have nothing but control. The cheese, oh my God, Garrett. The doctor said cheese is fine in moderation. And what the hell does he know? The fact of the matter is, I can't live without cheese and nobody's gonna stop me. Yep, I guess that's how it would go. Anyway, are you ready for the queen of absolutely everything is content?
Make a bag!
But before we get to Mikayla, a word from our sponsor, me, and my small bakery shop, Yibs. Head on over to yibs.com and get you some baked donuts with 10 grams of protein and 9 grams of sugar. I love enjoying mine after dinner and during Bob's Burgers. A little not too sweet treat for the end of the day. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment down below. That's yibzyibs.com. And now back to today's video. Thanks guys for all the support. She would go viral again because she would be in immense amount of pain.
I'm having an actual panic attack right now.
But she would make sure while she is walking down the hospital hallway that whoever was with her, I'm guessing it's her new boyfriend that she is really in love with.
I am getting ready to spend the weekend with my goober.
That he would TikTok, take a video so that she could upload it to TikTok and get 12.4 million views. Look at her. She's walking, smiling, hair looks good, freshly crimped. Damn. So I wonder why you're asking, why is she in the hospital and also able to get TikToked? Point of view. You passed out from severe pain while filming a makeup TikTok, called 911, rushed to the hospital in an ambulance. How would she say ambulance? Ambulance. Yeah, I'm not too sure. We're gonna go with that one. And now you're getting emergency appendix removal surgery. So there you go. She's getting her appendix removed, but not before she gets the TikTok. That got, what, 14 million views, I think? Oh, I'm sorry. 12.4 million vieys. Anyway, I have to say, because in my last video about Mikayla, a lot of you guys were saying the makeup ages her. She looks old. Oh my God. Why? How is she in her 20s? She's so hideous, and I have to disagree. Maybe the makeup does age her, but I think that she looks really cute in this video. I mean, good call, Mikayla. She looks cute in a row. I don't look like that. Like when I got surgery for my endometriosis, I didn't look like that. I looked like an ogre.
Are you talking to me? Whoa. Yes, I was talking to you.
I feel like maybe because I have like really broad shoulders, so it just kind of fits me like that, ogre-like. She looks cute. And her skin looks good for someone who wears so much makeup. So now people are saying, so you were in so much pain, but you had enough time to hand your phone over to whoever's on the other side and say, film this for me because I gotta do a TikTok. So once again, respect the game, but I gotta imagine, how the hell did this go down?
Damn, shit, damn it.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
It's Tuesday, Zach.
Okay.
And it's 10 a.m.
Okay.
Oh my fucking God. It's Tuesday at 10 a.m. and I don't have a thing to fucking post. How many times have we had this conversation, Zach? I have to post every day. Oh my God. Oh,
What's wrong?
my stomach. Oh my fucking God, my stomach.
Here, sit down.
Oh, I've never felt anything like this. Oh. Zach, what are you doing?
Calling 911.
Oh my, fuck. All right, I'm gonna spell it out for you like I do every fucking day. Open TikTok and film me, Zach. Oh, my fucking stomach. Oh, it fucking hurts. Film me, Zach.
But it looks like you're in a lot of...
Hurry up!
Alright, now make sure you do that in the hospital. Every freaking angle. You hear me?
Yeah.
And don't forget the fucking filter. Let's go.
Yep. That's how it went. Anyway, a lot of people are saying that she's milking this a lot. And I have to say, yeah, that's what Mikayla does. She be milking anything that happens. She'd be making money. That's why she has a $3 million house and a $1 million closet, and we don't.
It's my dream to have a walk-in closet. So the room behind me is being completely transformed into my dream walk-in closet.
But I think she's milking it more than the Laura Clearly lady with the 600-pound fridge.
Hi guys, I just got back from the hospital and just wanted to give you an update. Not how I want to spend my birthday.
Oh no, not that I'm trying to make fun of her, but the appendix ruptured on her birthday.
And you did it at my birthday dinner.
That sucks. What a friggin' birthday present. Honestly, maybe it is because it was content. She gets to talk about this and then she still can like change her birthday plans like later on after her appendix removal surgery, or like she recovers from the appendix thing. So honestly, great birthday present.
Dogs know when their owner is not well.
2 million views? Y'all, come on. Why wouldn't she film herself and her appendix? 15 million views? walking down the aisle or the halls of a hospital. Money. And then 3 million views for the towel on the head post-surgery. Look, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting few days. And I just wanted you to know what happened, and I love you.
Oh, she loves us. That is so shocking because I didn't even know she knew who the fuck I was. That was nice. I love being loved. Anyway, she did one more post about the appendix rupture, and she is spreading the love because she's holding up heart hands to show how much she loves us. And I have to say, when I saw this video, I was like, ooh, Mikayla looking skinty after her appendix removal. Her waist looks tight.
Busy, pretty, and unbothered.
Right? Like, I know she's sucking in a little bit, but like, I remember her being a lot bigger than this. She's doing good. I did have a few people in the last video saying she should use all her money to get a frickin' personal trainer and lose some weight. And I think she is. Anyway, video wasn't that big of a deal. She got some food, took it out of the bag, gave us a little smile. She showed us the noodles in her soup, stirred around her, I'm guessing, tea, took a sip out of it, ate some soup, and then gave us a heart, because if you remember, she loves us. And I did not see this anywhere, but I am surprised that I didn't see this theory anywhere, because a few days before this, she was getting a lot of heat. No, not for the crying video that we talked about, but because of the whole boyfriend thing, and it was exposed that she might have cheated on her husband with her ex-husband with her new boyfriend.
My handsome man.
And in my head, knowing more about Mikayla now that I started making these videos, I feel like she would definitely milk this situation so people can feel bad for her. And they would also do the little heart thing back and love her again. Because that's kind of how it is on the internet. You get crushed by a fridge.
I can feel myself losing my breath.
And you can sell a lot of books. You get your appendix removed and you get your followers back or something. I'm not too sure. But all I do know is that at least both of these women, they got the shot. They did it. They got a TikTok and it went viral. And you would have done it too, right? I mean, if I was a TikToker and people kind of knew that I was all about the views, I would be all about the views, I guess. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. You know what time it is. It's the end of the video. And now I need to appreciate that perfect size forehead that I see. Ah, I see it right there. Come here. I gotta kiss you with my red lips. And you might have a little bit up there, you might want to wipe it off, or you can keep it as a trophy.
Too skinty for your negativity. Booked and busy, pretty and unbothered, sweetie. You can keep talking, I won't hear a thing. My waist got smaller, but my ego got wings. Looking so good, it's a public emergency. Mirror says, girl.